Okay, we're back.
Show me a 2!
Yeah. Oh, no two.
Okay, that does nothing to the door.
Okay.
All right, anyways,
Basically,
Culver's gonna be.
you throw it against it, and the door looks too sturdy. It
I
just
guess this is
doesn't
an
work.
epic level environment then, guys. I can't do anything.
Well, at least this room is.
Cullimore is going to try and open the door he's at right now.
Alright, it's locked.
He's
What
going
about
to
this one
run
over
over.
here?
Well,
That one's locked too.
okay. Cullimore's going to go over to the statue. Does this thing seem to be just coming out of tear ducts from its eyes?
Yes.
Let's try
Finn's
to
gonna
plug
pull out
them
the
up.
blanket.
Yeah.
Finn pulls out the blanket that she grabbed and gives
Grab
it to
it.
Kirsten and
Oh, okay. All right. I'll use my knife just to cut a few small squares out of the blanket and try to shove them in the tear ducts.
Okay. You do that, and it's really difficult to do because the water is rushing out so quickly. But I would say if you stick at it long enough, you can get the blankets in there. The blanket then saturates with water, and water starts leaking out of it. But you are buying yourself time.
should
Okay.
we try
Yeah,
to answer the riddle correctly then? Would that
Maybe.
make it
Yeah,
stop?
let's try that. What Cullimore is going to be doing is going to be just trying to brace his thumbs against that fabric just to try to stop it some more, to buy us some more time if possible.
All right.
He's just going to hold there to buy everyone some time as we try to answer this fucking thing properly then. Oh, wait, we knew... No.
I'm pretty sure we only had one chance at the riddle, just like we only had one chance to hear the explanation.
Okay, well, then we got to figure a way to get the fuck out of here.
Well, if this door is locked, maybe it's just that door that's in its own separate epic level environment. Let's try and knock unlocking cantrip on the door next to Jarek here.
Wow. You actually
And
unlocked the door.
I'm not going to even bother to do it quietly. With the force of the urgency, that's just going to slam the mother.
You slam the door open. Really nicely done. Door slammed open, and yeah. You guys
Well-
can stay if you want, or
No, let's all go
Uh,
through. Then we'll poke our head through the door, I guess. Poke. Oh, okay. Just come on in.
Okay.
It looks
Cullimore
fine.
will-
Oh. Well, yeah, come on in. It's fine for now, I think.
Not really any other choice. It's either that or you four drown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you won't drown.
No, I won't. I'll just live here on this plane for all eternity.
That sounds like worse.
Not
That
really
sounds like
comforting.
seafood.
all right.
Yeah.
As you guys start entering the room, you hear another echoing voice from above you. It says, "Be careful to make not a sound as you go, lest a creature of evil from you disturb from down below."
Okay, so maybe opening the door wasn't too loud.
Creatures. Sorry, creatures. He said creatures.
Okay.
Thanks, God. We heard. Okay.
Cullimore will hand the blanket back to Finn as he'll press his fingers to his lips, and he will take out his mirror once again and peek around the corner. Oh my god. The red scary eyes. Why are you so scary?
You actually don't. You don't technically see those. What you see with the mirror is just looks like a pit or hole with a walkway, a very narrow walkway around it.
Okay, so we just gotta be quiet, right? Okay.
Pearson's going to take a quick look at everyone and what they're holding, what they're wielding right now. No one's in anything metallic, are they? Like everyone's wearing cloth clothes.
I'm wearing leather.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leather.
Leather.
I'm wielding a torch.
I think you actually been stripped of your leather, if I remember the
I'm wearing a
opening
shirt.
correctly.
It's just clothes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh. Okay. Does that affect my AC or?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what my AC is then. I don't.
I
Well-
think it's a -1.
Mm-hmm. A -1 without armor, I believe.
Oh. Okay.
Good to know.
Okay.
Oh, and I should say, because I just made it because it wasn't showing, you do see a door on the far side of the pit. That little brown line that you see is a door.
Cullimore will just gesture for everyone to stay there for just a moment as he very carefully, very slowly, very carefully gets this corner to peek around with the mirror as well.
All right.
Well, is there a door on the other side?
You see, well, move up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And
there is a door.
There is a door there. Now, the interesting thing is that the door on the far side has a blue shimmering light in front of it, blocking it. This one closest to you does not. It looks like a normal door.
Okay. Cullimore will look behind him, tell everyone just to stay where they are for another moment. I'd like to make my way over to the other door and just take a listen at it. If that's possible.
Mm-hmm. Give me a move quietly check. So,
Sure.
Give me dexterity modifier level. I would say at least half. Let's do 3 from Born on the Streets because you would have to move quietly sometimes.
And dexterity. Oh, yeah.
And
hell
level,
yeah, I
yeah.
would. All right. I got a 27.
Okay, you move like a ghost.
Yeah.
Up to the door. You put your ear against it. Give me another sound check. So the D20 plus 8, I believe it was.
Yep, it was. Huh. 27.
Okay. You don't hear anything.
So it's just the door itself from across the way. She seems to be a shimmering blue light. Like
there's some field or something blocking it. And if you look down the pit, that's where you start to see like glowy red eyes that don't necessarily look up at you, but you can kind of see these glowing red pinpricks moving in the darkness below. And you hear kind of like growling.
Okay.
I guess as a player question, is the door still open? Is the water still coming out?
You guys have to answer me the first question.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody closed it.
Then water is coming out and it's headed towards the pit.
Close the door. Someone close the door. Yeah, close the door.
All right, Cole's gonna close the door.
All right. You shut the door, and the water that has passed the door is sliding around your feet and kind of spreading out towards the ground, towards the pit.
Finn will put... Oh, I don't have to be quiet. Finn will put the blanket, even though it's saturated, try and block the opening right here. Like, lay the blanket out as much as she can.
All right. All right. Do you give me... just give me a... Oh, we'll say... I don't know. Give me a dexterity check plus your level. Yeah, dexterity modifier plus your level, and then that's what we do that.
Maybe an extra bonus to this roll. Jarek doesn't need his robe either, since he has his tunic and breeches, and that could be tossed over to Finn to try to pad the line.
Then add an extra 2 to your roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You managed to catch all but the faintest of trickle, and the trickle doesn't make it to the pit.
Whew.
Okay.
Close one.
Breathing a very, very soft sigh of relief as he sees the water not hit the pit. There's no point in having anyone else move forward because the splashing of water is going to make things not so great. So Cullimore has an instinct towards the blue glowing door, so he would very, very slowly. He doesn't want to even rub up his body up against the stone floor, so he's walking freely. And I would like to navigate my way over to I'd say maybe about 5 feet away from that glowing door.
Give me another move quietly check.
No problem. Natural.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, you move like the ghost of a ghost.
Sweet.
See, I rolled all the 2s out except for the ones that come with zeros.
All right.
Okay.
You get to the door, and as you get close to it, you hear like a humming noise, and it seems to shimmer. And you're no expert, but it certainly looks magical. And you can see the door behind it. You can see it is transparent, but you would not be able to reach out and touch it without touching the blue light.
The field.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a little something else further down. Wait a second. What is that further down? I can't quite see around the corner. You know what? If it's a risk between me taking another move quiet check and touching that goddamn blue field, I'd like to actually move carefully down here. I'm not unclicking my token, so I'm not cheating, but do you see where I want to move?
Actually, I can't see unless you place it down.
Oh, I don't want to do that, though, because then that's cheating. I'm just moving further east down the hall. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm going to say if you pretty much you rolled a 20. I'll let you move a bit. Because you rolled a 20. I was going to make him roll another one, but you got to have some advantage for...
Oh,
right.
okay, so
it's just
nothing here.
No, it's just the rest of the room.
Shit. Blue field. See, if I open up that southernmost door, it's so close to the pit. You know what? Cumber's going to take a gamble. He can't talk with the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to just take out his dagger and just touch the tip of that blue field with it.
Your dagger melts.
Himself.
The blade starts melting.
Okay. All right. That answers that question. I'll carefully put it back where I am, and shit.
Just so you know, the dagger is almost useless. It's
that's
melted.
Fine. I would toss it into the pit, but that's
yeah.
stupid. No. I don't need the dagger.
Yeah, fantastic idea.
You know what? I'm gonna just navigate back towards the rest of the group there. Let me know how many sneak checks.
Give
I
me
need
2.
to make. 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First one. 11.
All right, you make a little bit of noise, and you hear kind of a disturbance. Give me a second.
In the Force.
Do you guys remember how to roll for GM? I don't really hide my rolls very often.
It's in the instructions when you join.
I'll just do this. This.
It's just GM roll.
I'll just do it this way. All right. You made some noise, but nothing happened.
Okay, great.
Roll
so I
another
can
one.
make my other stealthy roll. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
All right. Nothing
This is what
happened.
happened. Okay. All right. So I'm back at this point, and I'm going to speak with everyone, but this is how I'm going to do it. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I'm going to be breaking your personal bubbles or any of that other bullshit, because Cullimore is going to come right up to you, move to your ears so his mouth is practically pressed up against it, and whisper these words. And pretty much what he's going to say, I won't say exactly, but I'll go one-to-one to each person, and I'll explain to them what happened. There's one door leading to the south that isn't protected. There's another door to the north surrounded by a magical field that melts my dagger when I touch it. And there's a pit just chock filled with these little red-eyed fuckers who stir even when you make the slightest of noise. It might be best just to fucking go back and try the other door. But I doubt it since... I don't know.
Jarek says that's not an option. We have to open the door into all of the water that will be accumulating.
Yeah.
Not to mention that might flood into the pit anyway, and if that causes a disturbance, then we might have whatever in the pit come out and chase us through the rest of the maze.
All right.
It seems obvious to try the door that's not guarded by a force field. There might be a way to remove the magical effect inside whatever's blocking that door.
The only problem is that that door will probably make some noise. I don't suppose we still have any of that wyvern blood, do we?
There would be some uses of that, yeah.
There would still be some.
Okay, you know what? Cullimore will then ask, once again using his whisper ear way, he'll ask for that thing of blood.
Jarek will give you the water skin.
And he says, I'll be right back. I'm going to try to lubricate the door as best I can. Once it's done. Mm-hmm.
Before you go, Keen's going to motion you closer to him.
Uh-huh.
He's going to take out one of the strips of cloth and hand it to you. It's soaked in oil.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Good idea. Very good idea. All right. And as long as you guys are cool with it, I mean, I'll just go and do another sneak check and try to get that done. Just watch my ass, I suppose.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
All right. All right. Move
All right,
to the door.
just one sneak check to
Yeah.
get there.
All right. Come on, baby. There
right.
we go.
Yeah, you move quietly.
Sweet. All right. So I would like to use the wyvern blood itself, to kind of coat the if I'm permitted to just draw something real quick, to kind of coat like this area in front of the door, and then use that oil-soaked rag to coat the to press it. Because before all the other doors, they scraped on the floor, correct?
Correct.
So I'd like to just wedge the oiled up cloth, like right underneath the door itself. You know what I mean? Like wedge it in so it will slide on the blood, and hopefully that will make it easier. And with that, Cullimore will very carefully, he just wants to open it up just half an inch first to listen for any noise before he throws it open.
Because of what you did, it moves very quietly. I'm not even going to make you do a sound check for it because it was well done. So, yeah. All right, so open it, and then you said you want to open and peek inside, or?
Yep, open and just do the peek inside with the mirror again real quick.
All right. Hang on a second. So, that's what you see. How about that?
All right. It looks relatively safe and not with red-eyed things.
And when you do that, when you peek in, you hear from above you the voice of Shalta saying, "Brave of you to try and enter alone, but this puzzle won't be completed without the group in this space below."
Fair enough. All right, so Pearson would like to once again move to this corner here, and gesture to everyone. He'll give them like the little thumbs up and to gesture for them to follow.
All right, give me one sneak check.
Sneak check. All right.
Okay.
There we go.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'm going to say that one was good enough that you can make it back to the door.
There and back?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, everyone else, one sneak check to get to the door, if you go.
Yeah, I will go. So what
sneak
is
check is dexterity, level, and your parkour, Finn.
Oh, it's easy enough.
Oh, don't say that. You'll roll one.
I mean,
yeah, I love that.
oh man.
What arrogance.
Okay, this is where I roll a 1.
Yeah. No,
Nope,
no.
You're good. You make it to
nice
the
job.
door.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right,
You see,
everyone-
you guys worry for nothing. You're superstitious.
Everyone else, I'm going to basically give you the same kind of roll you did for the balance check, because I think the quiet check would be similar. You'd be using the same things to keep your balance as
be
you would to
very
try and move
aware.
quietly.
Yeah.
So it's going to be your dexterity mod, your level, and then 1 for your background. I'm not giving you any if you crawl.
I was about to ask, so what if I crawl?
If anything, that'd be more contact with the ground. It'd be more likely.
Yeah, plus your bony hand chipping on the...
I'm actually going to ask this for myself and Burn. For tracking, it is necessary to be quiet.
Yes, then add your entire tracking. You're absolutely right.
Shit.
Yeah, Burn doesn't have it, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's awesome
That's
for you.
good.
Cole just looks at Keen. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Can I use mercenary?
I said 1. 1 from your background. The same, basically the same roll you got for your balance check.
Okay.
And Cole, you would just do the same, except instead of Daredevil, you'd use all 5 for your tracking.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay, you make
Good
it.
job, Cole.
Stoop.
Well, let me show Keen Stormsire the way. Nah, you're
Oh, Keen, nicely done, Keen.
Whew. Whew. Okay.
Well, you know, so totally Clyde. That's how Jarek rolls. He's He's a fucking stealth ninja, especially with that.
Oh wow!
Oh.
All right, you all make it to the door and are able to walk down the stairs without making any significant noises.
Once the last person enters, I'd like to shut the door behind us, but keep the rag underneath of it and everything like that. But
Okay.
That's
God
what
knows
this
we
room
don't.
looks like. How about that? I was in the corner the entire time.
All right.
Okay. You guys are free to move into the room.
I checked the ceiling.
Yep.
It's always the same.
Okay, good.
Pearson will say, when I first entered this room, our good friend Charles Ta warned me that the solution found within this room required more than one person, so keep that in mind. With that, Cullimore will go to the corner and peek around with his mirror, if that's cool by you, DM.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
it's
cool by
just
me.
complete blackness. All right.
There's a
Is
door
there-
there. There's a door.
Oh, that's
there.
a
You see
door. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. I was like, what? All right. If everyone's cool with it, can Pearson do his standard listen?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Go ahead and give me the same rule you normally do for it.
D8. D8, baby. 22.
You hear nothing inside.
Okay. Nothing. I'd like to check the door for traps, if that's possible.
Sure. Give me your detect traps check. I forget what that
Okay.
was. I believe it was your intelligence, your background, born on the
Uh-huh.
streets, and your level.
Okay. So all my born on the streets?
Mhm.
Sweet. So then that's 9 plus my dex, right? So that's plus 11.
No, plus your intelligence.
Oh my! Well, that's also a 2 modifier. So.
Oh, all right.
All right. Great.
Okay. You don't detect any traps.
Okay. Open it up a fraction. Take a peek through with my mirror.
All right. Go ahead.
Just.
Yeah, just
Put my
move your
head
character in. Yeah, and that's what you see.
Whoa! This is not what I was expecting. Is there anything else in here?
What you see is what's in there. So literally.
Just out of curiosity, what the hell is this thing? Or these two things?
Hang on. Oh, those are wooden statues.
By statues. All right. I'll open up the door completely so the rest of the group can see, as I'll just move a few feet in and wait for the others.
All right.
Oh, I'll go. What? Oh, what?
I know. Harry Potter now. We're
Yeah.
playing Harry Potter.
Yes, what you guys see is it looks like a classroom of sorts. It definitely looks like there's desks and someone that would sit at the front and lecture. All of the books, if you look at them, are written in Goblin. And I don't believe any of you speak Goblin, so you might recognize what they are, but I don't think any of you can actually read them. Yes, sorry, was someone going to say something?
No.
Okay. You see lots of scrolls and books, and for all intents and purposes, it looks like a classroom. And when the last of you enter, Jarek, all of you feel a coldness kind of pass over you, like a cold wind. And you notice the most particular and strange thing. Your shadows leave your body. They detach themselves from your feet and travel to the front of the room right here in front of you guys. And they sit there, all 5 shadows in 5 little circles. And then they merge together into one big shadow. And then, from that one big shadow, they divide and grow into 5 animals. They grow into the shape of a honey badger, a monkey, a cat, a wolf, and a cuttlefish. And they just sit there, and they stare at you, and from above you hear the voice of Shalta. The magic in this room separates your shadow from your person. Your shadow is a reflection of your personality.
Ha!
Each of you stand...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll laugh afterwards, but please keep going.
Can
I'm
you
so sorry.
can you choose your shadow If you do, you will be rewarded. If you don't, you will not.
Someone's a cuttlefish.
Okay, now before this happens, because this was a bit subjective on my part, just so you know, I ran all of these by one of the people who has been watching us a very long time, and they all chose exactly the same way I did. So,
Okay. All right, I know honey badgers don't give a fuck, so that's either me or Jarek.
I think that might be Jarek.
Shit.
Jarek's the
Well,
cuttlefish.
honey badgers
Oh,
really
you're
fight
right.
and scrap, though. I might be the honey
you're
badger.
right. You might be the honey badger.
Yeah,
now that
like
I think
they go-
about it.
Yeah. Pearson's
Okay.
got to be the honey badger. Jarek's
we
got to
have-
be the cuttlefish.
Because he blends. Cuttlefish are known for like being very camouflagey, though.
Oh,
Right?
really?
Yeah, aren't they? Cuttlefishes have like amazing ability to blend in with all sorts of shit.
just so you guys know, I'm going to stay quiet, and because any advice I give would be bad.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, we got monkey, we got cat. What was the other ones though? Honey badger, cuttlefish.
Monkey
and
has
what's
to
the
be
other
Cole.
Monkey,
Monkey has
cat,
to be Cole.
wolf,
Yeah.
honey badger,
Wolf.
cuttlefish.
Oh.
Yeah.
one? Wolf.
Wolf is Finian, pertaining to last session.
Think so? I would
Really?
thought she'd be more cat-like, and Keen would be the wolf because he's a predator, like hunting. Which would still make Jarek the cuttlefish, though.
Which has got to be one of the stupidest things I, as Grimace, have heard. Yes, the incredibly elusive Jarek Veermal, here in his natural habitat. Observe how he blends in with the wall and the ceiling, using his chameleon-like capabilities.
I will say this.
Truthfully?
I will say this. You all shouldn't assume that animals only have one trait.
Yeah,
I know.
Well, I
What-
don't actually assume anything. I don't know shit about animals. That's not my thing as a person.
What I'm
okay.
thinking is Jarek is actually the cat because he's snarky as fuck.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm not going to deal with this stupid puzzle. Jarek picks the cuttlefish.
All right.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
You stand by the cuttlefish, but nothing happens until all of you choose your animals.
Okay. Sure, Jarek. I mean, cuttlefishes are also known of being one of the most intelligent invertebrates. So
Says what?
I
I don't know any of these things. So like, what are you just like using like Wikipedia to like Google these things? Or,
No,
like,
fuck you! I'm smart, dude. I know about cuttlefish.
Are you saying that I'm not smart? You take
No,
that back.
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying you're accusing me of just looking this shit up.
You're damn right I am. You sell oxygen to old people, and you're a historical reenactor.
I can be more than a two. Never mind.
No, you
I'm gonna
can't.
pick the-
Nope, not allowed.
Anyways, it's best that we all just go to. I do admit I'm metagaming 100%. Pearson has
Oh,
no
yeah.
fucking clue, but this puzzle itself implies a little bit of metagaminess, right?
Yes,
So
I
I-
fully allow
Yeah.
metagaming in this. Yes.
Okay. So you know what? I think it's best that we don't overthink it, honestly. So let's just go with their instincts. Honey Badger is definitely an instinct for Pearson, so that's what I'm gonna pick.
I'm feeling the cat.
Okay. Yeah,
That's-
I am
that's-
too.
Yeah. Cole has to be the monkey.
Yeah.
It's either
Which
that
makes you
or the
the
honey
wolf.
badger. One of the two. I only say honey badger
The
because
greatest threat to this is like, and it goes back to squeeze assessment. Don't overthink the puzzle. Don't try to overthink puzzles. Just fucking pick something, and if it's wrong, then we didn't spend all the time talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I already
sure.
picked,
I'll
I
go
already
with
picked Honey Badger.
all right, then I'll pick monkey.
Besides, the viewers
the
can't
wolf?
be that smart, right?
I will point out that specifically my character like goes into danger. That's like one of his main backgrounds is like Daredevil. That's the only reason why I even thought of honey badger. But yes, monkey, that should work
Yeah.
since it doesn't fit well with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, besides Finn.
All right. So
And for a little second, I was thinking that Finn might actually be the cuttlefish because of the circlet and blending in, but I don't know.
all right, has everyone chosen
Do
their
I-
animals?
Yes.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Jarek chose the cuttlefish. Let me sure I get this right. Jarek chose the cuttlefish, Finn the cat, Pearson the honey badger, Cole the monkey, Keen the wolf.
Yes.
Okay. Congratulations. You all chose right. And until your next full heal up, you all get a +1 to modifier of any stat of your choosing.
Oh boy.
If
Oh,
you had
boy.
chosen wrong, I would have taken one from one of your modifiers until your next heal
Oh.
up. So, well
Oh,
done.
all my stuff is. Oh, actually, my wisdom could use a 1.
And remember,
Then I would
it's
give-
not to your ability score; it's to your modifier.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going with Dex. Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm going with. I'm going with strength. Why
And
not?
just so you guys know, and like I said, it was a bit metagamey, but yes, the honey badger is very protective and does not back down. Very protective of its young, its family. That's what I
Arr.
was thinking. Monkeys,
Huh.
very free, very intelligent, swinging through trees. Cole. Wolves are very loyal and very good hunters. So Keen, even though Keen apparently doesn't have tracking anymore. Cats and Finn. I mean, really. It's kind of-
Hey.
And cuttlefish are adaptable and incredibly intelligent. So,
I guess that's what all those research studies are for, that useless people get grants for.
but well done, everyone.
You're an
So
asshole.
everyone gets a +1
saying it.
modifier. Like I said, until your next full heal up.
Okay.
And you're obvious.
Yes, it's fine. Rather be obvious.
And I guess it's a good thing to point out too. Now that we've done this a bit, when it comes to puzzles and riddles, I like to encourage metagaming because I like to challenge the brains of the players more so than the brains of the characters.
Shit. You should have told me that. God damn it, I was playing a roleplay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, from now on, well, you guys have managed to get through everything, so no harm, no foul. But yeah, when it comes to riddles, I fully encourage a bit of metagaming because you guys get challenged all the time when it comes to combat and when it comes to bronze. But I do like to make you guys think from time to time too. So in those instances, yes, I know. So when you guys choose the animals or your shadows, they come back to you. You feel stronger or faster or smarter, whatever you chose. You kind of feel like that. And you hear from the other room a very soft, from where you are, kind of whoosh.
Huh.
Guess we just head back then.
Do I have my shadow back?
Yes, you got your. Everyone has their shadows back. Yes.
Okay, great.
Well, I guess all the books here are fucking in goblins, so there's no point in us reading any of them.
There is some. You know what? Cole's gonna start snapping off limbs of these statues.
There we go.
Um.
Look how many tables there are here.
Actually, Cole,
Hmm?
if you're gonna do that, give me a sound check.
Oh,
Snapping wood is loud.
even in an enclosed room. All right, we can do that.
Well, I'm like saying, I'm not giving it a 100% chance, but it is just a wooden door. And snapping wood is incredibly loud. So give me a sound check. Give me your dexterity, your level. Do your daredevil, because I think half your daredevil.
Okay.
Round up if you need to.
And Dex.
Okay, you managed to break them rather quietly. And you don't seem to have attracted any attention outside the room.
All right. I'm going to say that I have a head, 4 limbs, and a torso.
All right.
No, cuttlefish are adorable. You should see those. You should see those fuckers try to camouflage. It's amazing. They can even do it with patterns they've never come across before.
They are.
I don't want this to turn to like the Rift session where you fucking showed like pictures of dogs and everyone.
Hey, that was important to the roleplay.
That was. Don't you dare!
No,
Don't you dare shit on riffs. God damn it!
I thought cuttlefish because not only can they adapt like that, but they are so intelligent that they found that the strongest don't necessarily always mate because the more intelligent ones kind of sneak in and steal the mate from the stronger ones. It's brilliant.
But it is true. They do look like little Cthulhu plushies.
Oh, they're
I want to
adorable.
squeeze them.
I know. You see, if I had already known about, these cuttlefish, then I wouldn't have had this moment of, like, genuine awe.
There you go.
Jarek now rides a cuttlefish as his mount.
Fuck you, Heinrich. You're on your own. All right. Okay, but I guess we should head on back.
Mm.
Hopefully, some sort of magic will make that blue field go away. If not, we are boned. My suggestion is, once again, letting us just open up the door just very, very slowly, very small, so I can look with my mirror to see if that blue field is still there. If it's not, we can shut the door and talk about it, what to do next, without having to worry about that shit. So, I would like to go into the next room and enact that plan there, Mr. GM, sir.
All right, you go into the next room and you see that the blue field surrounding the door is gone.
Oh, thank God. Now we just have to do more sneak checks. Also, by the heads up, I would actually want my ability modifier to dexterity rather than strength. I think that's a little bit more applicable, more important, and yeah.
Plus one to initiative checks.
Yeah, that and a bunch of other things, right? So, so then if you guys are cool, we're all going to have to make sneak checks to get to the other door, right?
Correct. I would say 1 sneak check.
Okay, so what Cullimore would like to do is open up the door completely, keep it open, make sure everyone will be quiet, I'm sure. I'd like to take that oiled strip of cloth away from the bottom of this door, do a sneak check so I can get over to the other door, as many as you want, put it underneath the other door, and then just do a listen for the door itself before, you know.
Before you do that, I can take out another piece of cloth that's soaked in oil.
Yeah, good point. It makes one less step. Okay, if you're cool with that. All right, I'll take just the other oily cloth. We should take the other oily cloth before we're gone completely, but hey.
Yeah.
All right. So how many? Let's one thing at a time. How do I get to the door? How many checks would you like me to make, Mr. GM, sir?
1 check to get to the door.
Okay, so I just increase this by 1 more. You got 19.
Okay, you did it.
Okay, sweet. So I'd like to place the oil underneath this door itself.
Okay.
All right. I'd like to just do a quick check for traps check, if that's cool by you. And that uses dexterity too, so...
No, intelligence.
Oh, okay. So that's a 19 then.
All right, you don't sense any traps.
Okay. Like to do a listen check, if that's groovy.
Sure. All right,
And that
same thing.
uses
Plus 4.
Wisdom. Yeah. Ooh, wow.
Okay, you don't hear anything in the other room.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. Fair enough. So I'll just give it a quick little open and peer through it. Well, first I want to try open it up an inch, if that's possible.
Okay. Go ahead and just stick your head in.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Cool.
Because it moves very quietly because of what you did before, and that's what you see.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It's relatively clear. There's some crazy stuff going on, but hey, whatever. And I'm assuming, yeah, here I can just see little Finian's eyes just poking up from the other thing. So I'll give a gesture for other people to come over as I open up this door all the way and step inside to make room for other people as they come through.
All right, everyone give me 1 sneak check to get from one door to the other.
I made it with flying colors.
Yes, you
Holy
did.
shit, you're so much stealthier than I am.
All right, Cole, you made it too.
Do you want me to?
Everyone.
I'll go. No, I was gonna say that to Jarek.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh no! Keen, why?
You okay? From now on, you do things first, Keen.
Keen, oh, poor Keen. He disturbs something, makes a noise, trips or whatever, and you hear a growl from below.
Fucking run!
Yep. Time to go. Do.
And of course, we would all hear the growl, right?
Yeah, you hear, yes, and when Keen starts running, you hear another growl, and you start hearing scraping as something seems to be trying to run up the pit.
Wait, Jarek should be running too. Or, well, we shouldn't tell Jarek what he should do. But
Jarek's not so foolish as to run out in the middle of that situation, all those things crawling up at him. He's fucking running back.
Okay, fair enough. Cullimore is going to have his hands on the door, preparing to slam it shut as soon as Keen breaks through the threshold.
All right.
Get out the way, Cole.
What?
All right.
Okay.
right. I'm gonna slam it shut.
All right, the door is slammed shut.
Now we're
Jarek-
separated from fucking Jarek.
Yeah, what,
though.
Jarek, are you closing doors behind you, or
Yes.
Okay, then none of you know what's going on, but you hear growling and clawing as things get closer, and then Pearson, you hear a thud against the door and a roar, like a giant cat type roar.
Okay.
And it slams into the door, and then it
I'm
slams
gonna hold it
again.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, and you feel some clawing and scratching, and then you hear roars, and then you kind of hear walking.
Okay.
Jarek considers like the concept of like like building like bears and shit. And he's like, no noise. He's just like, since he doesn't have to breathe or move, he just holds completely fucking still, like he's a T-Rex. Somehow it's
Since Keen is next to me, I'll gesture over with my eyes to him, and I'll just while I'm still holding holding against the door, and I'll whisper very carefully in his ear, and be like, "Let's just wait for it to give up and go back into its pit. Tell everyone just to be quiet and hold still." Hopefully, Jarek is doing the same.
Yeah, Keen nods.
Okay.
All right. So, is it suffice to say that you guys are just going to wait?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We gotta
so-
stick with Jarek, and we're not going.
So,
we're not open the door until we know that thing is gone.
10 minutes pass.
20
minutes pass. You hear growling and walking. An hour passes.
Mm-hmm.
You hear very echoey, disgruntled, kind of annoyed sounds from an audience somewhere.
Well, fuck them. fuck.
And then,
Gesture in the air.
after about 2 hours of pretty much no one moving at all, you don't hear anything outside.
Okay. All right. What I'll do is I'll open up our door very carefully. Now, there's really no light source in the other room, is there?
Well, no, but your
Because
eyes.
I wanted to use my mirror to flash a light, a signal for Jarek.
Yeah,
whenever
that
he
won't-
can see it,
no.
but that won't work.
Mm-mm.
So, what I'll just do is open up the door maybe 2 inches. So if Jarek takes a peek through, he'll see that the door is slightly open. Maybe that'll be a cue to him. But
Right.
the rest of it's kind of in Jarek's hands.
So, hang on a second. So, give me 1 second before you poke your head out.
Okay. The claw comes out, takes out my eyes. Fuck. Now I'm blind.
All right, you
Morgan Freeman.
can go ahead and peek your head out now.
Me?
Yeah, you're
Oh.
using your mirror.
Yeah, oh no.
So you see
Oh, fuck
two
me.
sleeping dire tigers
Oh, fuck
sleeping
me.
on the walkway. They seem to be sound asleep, and they are where you see them.
Oh, there's no way he's gonna be Oh, he could try. He could try to step over one of
There
them.
is a few feet. Yes, he could try. Like, they're not that big that they're filling up the whole walkway.
Mhm. Oh my god, I'm just thinking of all the cartoons of stepping carefully past sleeping things. That's what's gonna be happening.
I like to imagine if Cole could see that just situation that he's just dreaming, like freaking Jarek is just gonna like float over the pit.
Maybe. Either way, it's in his hands. I'll just close the door and I'll just be like, there's 2 sleeping cats. It makes sense that he has to come over to us. It's in his hands. Just prepare for a fight in case he messes up. And with that, Pearson's going to stretch a little bit and bend and flex because standing in place for 2 hours is hard on the old bones.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, it ball's in your court, Jarek.
2 hours. I have infinite patience. I could live out my natural lifespan here, you little sons of bitches.
Hey, don't blame us, okay?
I think he's talking to the cats.
Oh.
Or whatever's out there.
Yeah, whatever's
That's
out
right.
there.
That's right. It's possible that whatever lives on this plane can live out their eternal lifespans on this plane
Yeah.
too. So we've reached an impasse. Well, I'm here in the puzzle room, and you're not. Well, Jarek watches his corners carefully. Looks left, looks right, crosses the street, gets hit by a car anyway. Walks up the stairs. Good thing the cloth as well as the wyvern blood are still here. Jarek will peek out.
Good call on that, Keen.
All right.
Looks to his left. Looks to his right. Looks at the door.
Like our door, I think it'd be fair to say that it'd still be an inch open as a queue.
Let's go ahead and pitch a ghost sound at that door, the corner of that. Are there any other eyes glowing inside the pit? Or-
No.
Okay. Okay. In that case, yeah, pitching that for the ghost sound there at the corner of the crack so that they can hear it whispering to them. And the voice says, "Show me one end of the rope."
Okay. Everyone, I'm assuming everyone can hear that. So who has the rope?
Me.
Well, feel free to stick it through the crack. Heyo. It
I'll
is
unbundle
like
it.
how you say push rope.
That should have the extra bonus as well for my intelligence modifier. Yes, I'll remember that.
Yeah, I'll uncoil it and stick one end out.
In that case, Jarek will use Mage Hand to fling that one end and some length of it over to him and tie it around his waist.
All right. Just now, you're being very quiet, so I'm going to make this a very easy check. But give me a move quietly check while you do this, just in case something horrific happens.
Sure.
Like you strip or something.
A 2.
Strip. Oh, my
No, you
Say
should trip.
what?
All right, nope, you manage. Because, like I said, you're moving carefully. You're not
I know.
doing anything very loud. You're fine. You
I know
rolled
the
a one,
legacies
basically.
of 2s, yes.
Yes.
All right. And then it's going to be another whisper, ghost sound that I'm just going to pitch in there. And it's going to be, "You will pull me as hard as you can."
Cole
Okay.
grabs the rope and looks to everyone else.
Wait. Cullimore will just be like, wait a second, let's open the door all the way so he has something to look into. And then Cullimore will whisper to Finn, you close the door as soon as we pull Jarek inside. Okay?
Nods, yeah.
All right. And I guess us three, Keen, Pearson, and Cole, we'll
Jarek,
do
wait.
as he asks.
At the count of 3, because he's going to help in this and actually begin a leap.
This is
even though he
hilarious.
just can't jump 60 feet, Jarek looks at his odds. He analyzes the situation. I like this idea more.
All right.
Wizards
Here's
in
what
the
we're going-
sky.
here's what we're going-
I guess my voice is high.
Shelta got this wrong as well as the little stupid goblin. I'm not a wizard.
All right.
Well, I could say necro. I needed phonetically instead of butterflies. Necromancers in this. You see, it doesn't work. I had to go with the smaller phonetic.
All right.
Thanks.
Here's what we're going to do. Everyone who's pulling, roll a d20 and add your strength modifier.
Sweet. Now I wish I had my strength. No, never mind. One.
Can I do a dexterity plus level plus rural orphan for jumping as far as I can over gulfs and casts?
Do we add levels to this?
Yes, I'm sorry. Add your levels.
All right. Cool. Well,
I can't. Yeah, Jarek, I will, but it's going to be much more they're pulling you than anything else.
It's okay.
All right,
Jarek's
I got
trying to
21.
6 feet. He wants to make sure that he just gets as much airtime as
Right.
possible, so they don't pull him into the other fucking wall.
pull the other way, Keen.
All right, Cole.
And I think we need.
I
Cole.
don't feel like anything else would add to this, so alright.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Very nice. It makes up for my 8.
Not really. Kind of.
Oh.
So here's what happens.
Oh.
You all pull mightily, and Jarek flies almost the entire 70 or hang on, let me actually measure.
Yeah, he's gonna that's part of the roll that I made. He's taking a running leap and
Right.
hoping to yank him the rest of the way.
So here's what you're going to do. Because unfortunately, Keen, if you had also gotten above a 20, it would have been amazing. But you get to the edge of the lip, And when you get to the edge of the lip, you're about waist high, so you can catch on to it. However, you are going to slam into the edge of the lip,
That's fine. Give me your
and you're going to take 6 damage.
whatever.
Why do we roll max on those d6s?
And I am going to... The cats kind of growl a little bit in their sleep, and one of them rolls over, but they don't do anything else.
Oh, sweet. Even better.
Fuck. Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, can we pull Jarek the rest of the way?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Should we do another pull check? Or...
No. He's close enough that it's pretty easy from there.
Okay.
Jared
Thank
will
you.
shoulder himself up onto the lip, give like another look back at the tigers, and sort of not hurried at all since they are getting up. He'll just shrug and then walk over to Pearson.
You hear an audible from above you sigh.
Fuck you,
Sounds like a
Sherlock.
beholder sigh.
All right.
Okay, you are now in this. You are all in this room. The room appears to be empty, and you guys have been here long enough to know that it probably is empty. You see
hope
a door to your right. This little stone thing, it looks like it was a cubby hole. There's nothing in it. The shield actually looks rather old and worthless. The only thing of note in this room is one chest that looks very well made, and it's despite what it shows here, it's has golden bands on it, and it just sits in the middle of the floor. And there is a door, like I said, to your right.
Well, Keen, I appreciate your return favor for allowing me to slam into a wall after you had done so earlier.
I
Perhaps
would
be
like.
quieter next time.
Speaking of, I think it would stand to reason that because Pearson would want to shut the door as soon as possible.
Oh, Finn was on
for us
that.
to close, Finn was on that, right? That's right.
Yep.
So we've closed the door. I just want to take the strip away. I would just want to make it clear that the door is closed before Jarek speaks.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
that
that's
would be
fine.
Awful.
That's fine. Door is closed. You guys, for the moment, are safe from. You can, as long as you don't start raging, you can make noise.
Sweet. All right.
And like I said, the only thing you got the door, you've got the chest with the golden bands and a golden keyhole, and that is it.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me! A golden keyhole.
Oh my god.
All right. Anyways, I'm gonna give the strips back to Keen and Finn. You just do what you do, girl.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Finn pulls out the golden key and sticks it in there.
All
hoping
right.
not to die.
You twist it. The lid opens very smoothly, as if the chest was brand new. And inside, you see nothing but one singular golden ring lying on a red velvety pillow.
Being who she is, she's gonna grab it.
Okay.
Going-
You grab it, and you can tell that it is magical and it is sentient because it starts speaking to your mind. Not so much like in words, more like basically without it actually forming words in your mind, you communicate with it. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right.
Does that make sense? Okay.
So what you just have, or what you've picked up and put in your possession, is a champion level magical item, which means that for now, until someone levels up or someone chooses the magical, like in the incremental advance, you can choose magical items, which will basically, let me refresh this. You guys are level 4, which is adventure level, which means champion magical items count as 2. When you get to level 5, they will count as 1 because you're now champion tier. However, for your incremental advance, if you choose that, you can then use that to get it. But it is a champion level magical item called the Ring of Runes, and it's a quick action, recharge of 16, and at the start of a battle, you can instinctively trace a magic rune in the air that flashes and basically acts like a champion level runestone. Now, what runestones do, Finn, is you choose one item on yourself or others, whether it be armor, weapons, hang on,
Or
I've got
penis.
something. Yes, or penises. No. Armor, weapons, or spellcasting implement, and it will add +2 to the item. In other words, +2 to armor's AC, +2 to weapons to hit, or +2 to whatever the spellcasting implement does, and one additional random effect determined by dice. So it can maybe apply the bonus also to its physical defense, or it can add extra damage. So basically, you cast it on one of your equipments or someone else's. It has a recharge of 16, meaning that after that fight, if you recharge it, you can use it in another fight. And its quirk I will send to whoever decides to keep it permanently.
Anyone want it?
You can wear it, Finian.
Wow, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
the one who had the foresight to bring the key.
That's because I like shiny things. It's nothing like major.
There you go. Jarek motions with his skeletal hand towards the golden ring.
Well, okay.
You'll take that, and I'll take this, and he'll pick up the chest.
All right. And hang on, let me send you the quirk. And it's actually a really good thing. I know you guys don't use runes a lot, but they're badass.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know that.
that is insane. That is straight up insane.
Do you have that written down somewhere you can... I was trying to write down what you were saying, but I was doing a poor-ass job about it.
Yeah, I will. Give me 1 second, and I will copy paste
ass.
it all to you, and
That
you're
would
gonna
be
love the quirk.
wonderful.
You're going to love the quirk. All right.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
That is all that's in that room. While I get this figured out, you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Well, I got this
So
pretty
how
new
far do you
ring.
think we're through this goddamn thing?
Jarek
Halfway?
shrugs.
I'm ready to be
Who's to-
done.
Who's to
I'm
say
ready
it's
to-
entirely possible that in the however long we waited for the creatures to calm down, perhaps more was added to the maze to pay for the audience sitting there in boredom for that long.
Poor audience.
Fuck the audience.
My thoughts exactly, Keen.
I like to think the show I gave them was worth the wait.
Oh, the
I'm sure it was wonderful.
All right, Kriana, that is
Yes.
a lot.
Holy butts.
Don't worry. Just for now, I'll help you with it whenever you want to use it. But just for now, look at the quirk.
Kriana's
Okay.
desire to use the ring has severely dropped.
Don't worry. It is a lot simpler than it really is. This thing is
when
very
you get
long-winded.
that, when you get like a text message and it's just like an entire novel and you're like, fuck it, I'm not reading that. And then you just
Yeah.
run back.
DL
Response.
fucking
Kriana, we'll keep it as simple as possible. When you use the ring, you can enhance someone's weapon, armor, or spellcasting implement, and I will just let you know how you enhance it when you do it. But the quirk is what you should pay attention to.
Okay, hold on a second here. What? Okay.
Just don't use it
So
now.
so now what it means by that is, let's say a random effect. Let's say you apply it to a piece of armor, right? And the
Yeah.
random effect is that the +2 also goes to mental defense. You, etc., etc., etc. Got it?
Okay. You-
Also
I
keep
think
in
so.
mind that the quirk does not control you.
Right.
Unless you are over your magic item limit, which, since we have no magic items on us right now because they were all taken from us, you're not over that.
Yeah. I always, as long as you're not over, I always let you guys determine how much it affects you, which has been almost non-existent for all of you. So,
That is true.
Yeah. Okay.
all right.
Cool.
There is nothing else of interest that you can see in this room.
Except for
All
his
right.
chest.
No. Well, you've already got the chest, so I just assumed that acquired.
All right. Door time. Listening to the door time.
All right. Give me a check.
Plus 8.
Listening to the door time.
You hear nothing on the other
I
side.
hit listen to the nothing time. All right. Peeking from with the mirror time.
All right. Same old, same old. Peek your head out and describe
Whoop.
what you see. Actually, I need to help you a little with
naked
this.
lady.
You
Oh,
you
yeah.
see a very giant room, almost empty, except for one table in the center with a clutter of items on it, and a very, very old man sitting on the opposite side, who appears to have his head down and appears to be snoring.
Sweet. Cullimore will just open up the door a little bit more, gestures for the others to enter the room with him, but just brings his fingers to his lips for people to be quiet. I should check the door for traps. Oh well.
Well, you got
There
lucky.
clearly were no traps.
All right. As you all enter the room, as quiet as you were being, the old man looks up from his sleep as if he was never sleeping in the first place, and he says, "Welcome, adventurers. You've made it to the last room of the maze.
Oh, holy shit! Yay!
Behind me is the door to your victory. But you have one last battle to the death to face. Not of bronze, but of brains. Each of you are to come to the table and place your hands upon it, and I shall place mine upon it. And then he places his hands on the table.
And this puzzle was brought to you by Old Man Vegeta.
For a second, I thought you said old man vagina.